You ready? Okay, so I will be calling on some of our media friends to ask their questions to Gia. So first up, we have Ana Cerezo of TV Patrol. Is anyone gonna ask for Ana? Also, we need a mic over here. Or I will just, oh there, we have a mic over there.
Hi,
Hi.
over here. Congratulations. Hi. You mentioned earlier na it's personal song. Can you just walk us through like your songwriting process for most of your songs? You wrote them yourself? Are they personal? Do you just para pag may naisip ka, you just jot it down? Just give us a picture of how you make your songs or your music.
Okay. So when I wrote this, I actually co-wrote this with Nico Sabignano, who's over there in the back.
Yeah.
So yeah, he helped me write this whole song. But what I did, since I had this whole writer's block back then, hanggang ngayon, I struggle sometimes. So it's helpful if someone is there to guide me through it. So what I did is just made kwento about like what I go through mental health wise, and then we just wrote it together. And I just basically it's a more artistic way of my story when it comes to this mental health journey. And the process of it is just, sharing my thoughts and then finding the right words for the song, I guess. So, I mean, the whole journey of Back Again has to do with specifically dissociation and like kind of blanking out in specific moments in hard times, or when you're overexcited, or when you're over happy, or when you're super sad or super anxious. You kind of just block everything off. So the whole point of that is just like kind of protecting yourself and moving in this type of limbo to avoid any uncertainties in the outside world. So the story of that is basically, protecting yourself from your fears and the outside world of like the reality. So it's just like to protect yourself from that. So it was quite hard trying to write it because like I never thought that I would have to write about something super vulnerable about myself. But as I grew up and as I got older, I learned that it's okay to speak up and be honest about what the person is going through and what you're personally going through, because in general you shouldn't be shamed or judged for feeling a type of way, because you're entitled to your own feelings, and it's okay to feel the way that you feel, despite the judgment that people have, because people can say whatever they want, but it's what you feel and that's what matters. It's just the way you deal with how you feel and what you do about those feelings and how you handle it and handle that with everyone else around you and everything else that's going around you the right way. So, yeah.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you for sharing that. Can I have another question? Yeah. Can you just tell us also yung concept nitong music video? It's really nice. It's quite interesting.
Thank you. Well, the whole concept of this music video, since you'll see later, but it's actually shot in one shot. I specifically requested it for it to be shot in one shot, so it's like telling the story very raw as it is, and it's just a journey seeing how a person specifically, not just me, but like a person goes throughout their day. So it's like following them around and seeing how one emotion could lead to the next, depending on the situation. So the whole point of the music video, I wanted it to be shot in one shot, in a very like, in a room, in rooms without walls specifically, because I didn't want, because the feeling of like, you feel so bottled up and you feel like the world is swallowing you whole, but then in reality it's actually not. So that's why I specifically didn't want any walls or anything like that. So ayun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna. And yes, the music video actually premieres later at 5 p.m. So we're gonna watch it all together, okay? So we're really looking forward to that. But now let's get to our next question. This one is coming from Nika Sabio of Push. Hi, Nika. have a mic. There you go.
Hello. Hi! And congratulations. My first question po is, when did you realize that you will be taking like this path, music path? Since although your parents are rooted po for like theater and music, and of course I saw na sa theater din po kayo, when did you realize na ito yung magiging path mo as you enter as a new artist?
Well, I've been singing since I was 3. Since I was surrounded by a lot of people in my life who were very involved in music. So it was always been a dream of mine and a goal of mine to really pursue music ever since. And I just was waiting for the right time, you know, in God's right timing, whenever that may be. And now is when it is. I don't know, I've always wanted this. You know, I've always dreamt of having this type of path for me and being able to share my music and my voice and all of that has always been a dream of mine. So I'm glad that it has happened and I'm honestly excited for what else is in store for this whole music journey of mine.
So yeah, pwede mo bang malaman yung musical influences mo, mga artists that you look up to?
So may dami.
Top 3 at least, top 3.
Paramore. Okay, Lizzie McAlpine and Billie Eilish, Paramore. There's a lot. The Army, the Navy, Sophia Isela. Okay, I'll just stick with those 5. Dami,
OPM.
different genres.
How about sa
Filipino.
OPM?
OPM.
artist?
Shucks. I'm so bad with names. It's hard to choose. But you know the classics. One favorite's Araw Gabi. That one, specific song, Araw Gabi. I know, I appreciate all OPM music kasi, because they're so classic and it's very nostalgic to listen to all of those music. But if I had to pick one favorite song of mine, it would be Araw Gabi. So, yeah.
Sample daw po, sample na. My next question po is, how do you want others, like, as, of course, a new artist, how do you want others to see you through your music? The message that you want to tell others through your music? As a whole, as a general.
In general, if I want to share, to be your most authentic self. Because that's something people tend to forget or lose. To be authentic and to be themselves. They get so lost in translation and lost in this world that they just forget to do that. So, you know, never forget to be yourself. It's okay not to be okay. It's normal. There's nothing wrong with not being okay. And, you know, just don't lose yourself in general. Yeah, you'll go through the ups and downs of life. But then, I've always told myself this, and I stand by this. If you hit rock bottom, the only way back is up. Yeah.
That's so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mika, for your questions. Now let's go to Sir Chris Ramos of What Music.
Hi.
Hi,
What else could we expect from you? Like, are all your like immediate next releases are gonna be like this, or what else can we expect?
Something similar to that, but also leaning more towards rock, punk rock, pop rock, with a mixture of, you know, indie music as well. So, I guess more rock music in general, but with a mix of pop. So something similar to this. Some more chill, some more intense than this. But yeah, yun lang po. So something similar.
And also, kanina I was like looking you up online, and I found this like clip of you collaborating with Sophia of Cat's Eye on this cover of Audrey Mika. So,
Yes.
how did it came about, and how was it like working with her? Do you feel any kind of inspiration with what's going on with her right now?
Yes, I mean, okay, with Sophia, I've known her since we were kids, and we did theater together. We basically kind of grew up together, so we did that cover for fun, not thinking it would blow up or not thinking it would do anything at all. But like, yeah, we did that for fun, and honestly, like seeing her pursue what she's always dreamed of. Ever since I've known her, it's always been a dream of hers to be a star, wherever that may be. And it's very inspiring, and I'm very proud of her that she is doing what she's always dreamed of and what she truly loves. And I'm just very proud of her. And it's kind of cute that we're both doing what we've always wanted to do and what we've always dreamed of.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That is so cute, actually. I mean, being able to go back again to that feeling as kids and now seeing each other, oh my gosh. Oh, that's so crazy. Life, like what Angia said, all in perfect timing.
All in perfect timing.
Okay, so our next questions are coming from Carlos Aragon of Mega Kapamilya. Hi, Carlos!
Hello po, congratulations.
Hi, Papa.
Ask ko lang kasi more personal muna tayo for today.
Wow.
About sa music video mo. Kasi parang napakinggan ko siya kanina about back again. Parang about mental health siya. Ikaw ba, may time ba na, meron ka ba ma-share na experience na parang ayaw mo na siyang balikan sa
It's so deep. It's so personal. I guess I'll keep it in a more broad, general outlook of it. But grabe ka, Carlos. Oh, you're making me think so deeply.
Kasi napakinggan ko siya parang yung song na parang sa mental health siya tapos parang umaano siya na nandito na naman tayo para bumabalik na naman tayo sa pinaka-deep na
I guess the cycle of I don't want to ever go back to that cycle of forgetting myself. Because when I love friends, family, relationships, I love. And I give my 100%. I would do that before until wala na. For myself, I'd lose the love for myself because I would just give it to everyone else because I just thought of how everyone else would feel. And then that left me with nothing left. I didn't leave room for me. And that's something that I made a promise to myself that I will never do again. I never want to go back again to that feeling of completely forgetting who I am and that I am also worth being loved and being taken care of. So, ayun, yeah. I don't want to go back to that, of forgetting that I matter as well.
galing mo doon. Galing mo doon.
Magpilas sa sarili, di ba?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
For my second question, maano naman tayo? Mababaw mo. Like muna tayo. Meron bang mga advice yung parents mo dahil pumasok ka na sa this industry? Tapos for sure, sunod-sunod na tong project mo na to.
Yes, they have given me so many advice. No, because what I appreciate about my parents is that they're actually letting me be. They're letting me go with the flow, but then they're always there to listen to any concerns that I have or any questions that I have. I'd always go to them and ask them of their opinions and what do you think I should do? Or I make kwento and then they give their thoughts, but honestly, they're just letting me be. But I don't know, my parents are protective for good reasons because I don't know, they're just looking out for me and they want what's best for me. So they just make sure they help guide me through the right direction and they remind me to take it easy on myself all the time and to be prepared for whatever comes next. Kasi it's pretty unexpected on what is gonna happen in the following months or years for me. But my parents are just very much present and they're there, very supportive. And I'm very grateful for that. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I love you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, po.
Thank you, Carlos, for your very versatile questions, ha? Very deep tapos light-hearted. Thank you so much. Now, let's go to our next questions coming from Gabnel Fontanilla of Pulp. Gabnel, there you go, in the back. We'll pass the mic to you, do not worry.
So, congratulations.
Thank you, Michael. may tanong ko yung question. So first po, how did your background in theater and in makeup influence your artistry?
My background in theater and makeup. Wow. Wow. Okay, my background in theater and makeup influenced me now. Okay, well, I did grow up first of all in theater because my parents introduced me to a lot of theatrical performances, made me listen to a lot of theater, and also I really just genuinely like it. I am a theater kid. But yeah, so, and then after that, that led to me in the pandemic doing makeup for fun. And then after that, that led to me realizing that, hey, maybe I should take up something that relates to both of them. So that's why I took production design and I focused on hair and makeup design in theater. So that's what I did. And I don't know, it relates to me expressing my art and my artistry because that's where I feel the most safe at home. It's my way to prepare and zen. That's why I'm the one who does my own makeup. So that's my way of relaxing in a way, getting ready for whatever I need to get ready for. And I get to share my art in different ways, music and on my face. Yeah, yun lang po. Opo.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And then for my next question, so how do you feel about being a part of the high street list?
That's cool. I did not expect that. Yan talaga I did not expect. Surprise to me. I was just like, oh! Because what I knew is that it was just an idea and then bigla it was there. That's weird. It's weird, but it's like, ooh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. Because I never thought that my song would be in like a soundtrack for a series or anything for that matter. So it's heartwarming, it's humbling, it's sweet, and yeah, I'm very happy that I am part of the High Street original soundtrack amongst all the other great songs that are part of the soundtrack as well. Papa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gabriel, for your questions. Does anybody have any other questions? Going once, going twice? Okay, perfect. So thank you so much to our media friends for asking your questions to Angia, of course, getting to know more about Back Again and her background and everything that she has going on. But as I mentioned a while ago, you're going to see the music video for Back Again. Are you guys excited? Yeah!